My mate Des Houghton, who is Sky News wine correspondent. I mean, I don't know how he got the gig, but he's got it. He drew attention to this, and that's the story of Prosecco. Now, we know the Italians that have migrated to Australia have been the nation builders since the Second World War. They came here. They, in fact, as one of my Italian friends said, we came, we saw, we concreted. But not only did they do that, they also have created huge cultural interactions and wonderful food opportunities. And in the area of winemaking, Prosecco is Italy's most popular sparkling wine. Comes at half the price of champagne. And, of course, sales around the world have soared from about $150 million, 150 million bottles in about 2008 to 600 million in 2019 and 700 million next year. That is the plan. And the Italians are targeting Australia. But Australia has its own winemaking industry that deals with Prosecco. And it's pretty exciting. Michael Dal Zotto is from Victoria's King Valley. You're a winemaker. Your dad brought all of this knowledge and passed it on to you when he arrived in Australia. You're a nation builder as well as a winemaker. Michael, great to have you on the program.
Thanks for having me, Gary. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting to be part of something that's succeeding the way it is. Prosecco has definitely come a long way since we first planted it in 1999 in the King Valley, creating a little bit of Australian winemaking history, and then, releasing Australia's first Prosecco in 2004.
You know, it's one of the joys that our multicultural society has brought, is all of this kind of family knowledge. The Germans did their thing over in the Barossa Valley. We'll never forget. And indeed, what you're doing in the King Valley is really important. But now the Italians have gone, hang on. We can sell this stuff to Australia. You guys are going to take them on? Are you worried about it?
No, never worried about it. A little bit of friendly competition is always good, but the one thing we're always trying to do is we're sort of immensely proud of our heritage, and all we're ever trying to do, and all Dad ever wanted to try and do, was to really pay respect to what he'd grown up with here in Australia, in Italy. So he wanted to pay respect to that here, and it was a dream of his to grow Prosecco here in Australia, and now it's found its home in the King Valley, and it's really taking off as the region is as a whole.
You'd have to be heartless to not be enticed by Des Houghton's observations. It's delicious with freshly shucked oysters, cured meats, or a sashimi and sushi platter. I mean, Des, you've got me salivating for Prosecco straight away. What's the genius part of it? Why should we drink it? It's cheaper than champagne for a start.
It's cheaper, but it's also lovely, fresh. You get this lovely sort of delicate floral aromatics, very, very approachable. It's not exceptionally high in acidity, so you can sort of enjoy a couple of glasses quite easily. And as Des sort of explained, it's that great start to a meal, or aperitivo, as some people might say. So kick off your festivities with a glass of Prosecco, and then see where the evening takes you, basically.
Fair enough. Well, 700 million bottles is what the sales are around the world. How big a chunk are we getting out of your place?
We're getting a few. I'm not really too sure of the exact amount, but we're definitely making a hell of a lot more than the 375 dozen we made 20 odd years ago.
Yeah. And distribution, mate, is there an issue there? I mean, do you have to buy into the big market sellers? Do you get the distribution right? That's probably part of the challenge, I would have thought, as a small grower.
Yeah, no, we're really fortunate. We've got a really good national distributor that's working out in the market for us. We have a loyal bunch of people that come visiting the cellar door continuously to the King Valley. We've get great support from both independent bottle shops and the bigger bottle shops. So, and then right through our development as a small winery, which we still consider ourselves to be a small family winery, we've had great support from restaurants around Australia. So it's been, for us, it's been a learning curve all the way along, but we've always had an enormous amount of support from within the industry, which has been fantastic.
Yeah, no, that's why we wanted to put you on. It's great to have a small family winery trying to have a go as the world is probably going to beat a path to your door, mate. Congratulations to what you've done. Your dad and his legacy lives long, and that is a very, very good thing. Well done, Michael. Happy New Year to you.
No worries. Thank you very much.
Michael
Thanks for having
Dal
me.
Zotto from the King Valley in Victoria.